Hi, my name's Mary, and I help small business owners take advantage of the platform that is LinkedIn. Back about a decade ago, we thought of it as a bus- business place where headhunters and job seekers hung out, and that was sort of where it was. And then it started becoming a place with more B2B connections. And then, right around March of 2020, when the world decided to close down, it became a person to person online worldwide networking event. And it has not changed and probably won't. So that's good for all of us. We tend to think of LinkedIn as a place where we go and we stick our profile, and it's kind of like an online resume. It's so much more. And I want to help you understand how much more it is so that you might decide you want to take advantage of this, like many of my clients had. I'm going to do a quick screen share here and show you a couple of things you might not know. This is what my profile looks like, what a typical profile looks like. Did you know you have down in here a place where you can have features? I love this graphic, and I'm going to try to show you what this means. We get on LinkedIn, but then if we're active, we become more visible. If we're more visible, our community sees us, and our connections start seeing us as our connections are commenting, or we're commenting on our connections items. This builds things out, collaborations and relationships. There's a lot of things that could happen. I know two people, they met in the comment section. And now they've written one book together. They have a podcast together. It has exploded both of their businesses from a conversation that started in a comment section. There are a lot of meaningful outcomes that happen starting with small steps on LinkedIn. So I want to show you, this is kind of fun, kind of blows people's minds a little bit when we look at this. If we glance at what happens if I click in the search and say I want to look at first connections, we'll see I have 2,800 results. Let's narrow that down. I'm originally from Chicago, so let's see how many first connections I have in the Chicago area. That's 983 results. Now, let's change that around a little bit and look at not only the first connections, but the second connections. That's 168,000 results. We're going to remove Greater Chicago area. And my second connections equal 1.4 million people. Not all of these people are all active on LinkedIn, and not all of these people are all always active on LinkedIn. But these are the people I can reach when I create great content and I have connections that will comment and will engage with my content. Do they do that automatically? No, I have to kind of encourage them. And the way you encourage people to do that is to interact with their content. When they post something, talk about it, get into conversations with them. This builds their visibility among your connections. And as you're commenting on their stuff, their connections will see your comments. It really is amazing how the exponential reach is on LinkedIn. And if you're not on LinkedIn, or if you are on LinkedIn and you're not active and consistent and engaged, you're missing out on a lot. And I would love for you to have really deep FOMO about that. FOMO, for people that don't understand that, is fear of missing out. That's another thing about LinkedIn that is at once great and challenging. We always think of networking as hopping in the car, driving someplace, Maybe it's even as far as an hour away. But for the most part, when you're you're in person networking with people that are in your area that understand kind of the same language, the same nuances. The second you get online, you expand that reach globally, and you have to remember you're speaking to a global audience and not just all y'all here in Nashville or you guys up there in Chicago. If you're ready to kind of reach out and find out a lot more about that, let me know and we can have a conversation. Or if you're already doing that, please connect with me. I would love to help. I'd love to meet new people that are active on LinkedIn because I like to get to know people, especially when I could sit home and wear my comfy slippers and have my puppy next to me and be networking and building great relationships. Have a fabulous day and find me in the comments or send a note to mary.wu.va@gmail.com. Thank you.